Hi YouTube, it's Texas Girl Band. I wanted to make a video to let you guys know what I've been doing with my food, but I don't want to make a huge general video because then it doesn't really tell you anything. I thought I'd start with cereal. First, I want to talk about what I don't ever eat. What I've never eaten. We don't eat Count Chocula. We don't eat Fruit Loops. I don't consider those cereal. I don't feed those to my children. If I did, it would be served as a dessert because I think those things are crap. And not just those two, but all sugary cereals. I just think, you know, as a parent, you have to be really like, you know, not caring what your kids are eating to serve that as a legitimate meal on a regular basis. You know, so that's my judgment for today. But anyways, so those are things I never eat. I never have eaten them. I've always eaten, I guess, a little bit more healthy cereals, but I've really been paying a lot of attention to protein and things like that. So I have 3 cereals in my house right now, and one is actually an empty box because I ate it all. But anyway, I wanted to show them to you in progressive order. So the first one I have here is the Special K Red Berries. I suggest you get the red berries because why not? And it tastes so much better, right? Nutrition facts for this: the serving size is 1 cup and the calories are 110. I don't do the whole calories with milk thing because I think you should be able to figure that out on your own, and I just want to talk about the cereal. So the total carbs for this: fat is 0 grams, total carbs is 27 grams, the fiber is 3, and protein, 2 grams of protein for 110 calories, which I'm gonna be honest, that's not a lot of protein, but it's a reasonable amount of fiber and it tastes pretty delicious. It's pretty refreshing. So I think it's kind of light compared to the other cereals that I eat. And so if I'm not wanting something really heavy, this is good. The other cereal that I eat is the Total Plus Omega-3s 100% nutrition. This one's the Honey Almond Flax. This one has, for 1 cup, it has 200 calories, so it's almost double the Special K. You know, that's kind of significant. 3.5 grams of fat. I'm sure that comes from the nuts. It has almonds in here. I don't know if you can see on the picture. It has little almond flecks or whatever. Let's see. Carbohydrates, 39 grams. So again, more carbohydrates. Dietary fiber, 4 grams. A little bit more fiber, but you would kind of expect it to have more fiber considering. Protein though is 5 grams. So 5 grams of protein. Pretty good. This is really good. It's really filling. You know, this is good. I like this. So, you know, so we have it. And, you know, again, it's, you know, a little heavier meal. I think this would be more of an actual meal, where the Special K, like I said, if you're not really super hungry kind of thing, but this I would consider actual meal of breakfasty stuff. Okay, this one is in a super giant box because I love it so much, I buy it this way. This is my new discovery. It's the Kashi Go Lean Crunch. And this, I guess, is just the original or the regular because they also have some flavored ones. But this one is my favorite. I actually like this a little bit better than I think the other one is Honey Almond Flax or something like that. But I like this one better. And as it says on the box, you know, 9 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber, 7 whole grains. I just love it. On the little box, it actually says more protein than an egg, but I guess they left that off this box. Anyway, nutrition. Same size, 1 cup, so all of these are the same, 1 cup. Calories are 190, so it's just slightly less than the total. It is more than the Special K. Fat is 3 grams, which I think is reasonable. Carbohydrate, 37 grams of carbohydrates, again, reasonable. Fiber, 5 grams. I think that's a lot of fiber for a 190 calorie meal or food, you know, that's good. The protein is 9 grams. That's really good for a cereal. I mean, this isn't, you know, a protein shake or some sort of like processed food that has meat in it or whatever. This is just cereal. And it has 9 grams of protein for 190 calories. that's really good. That's really good. So if you're really struggling to get protein in and you really like carbs, this would be a good option for you. Now I will say the Special K I always have with milk. That's just the way I always have it. The other two I actually don't have with milk very often. I don't really drink a lot of milk, just because, I don't know if everybody knows this, but most people who are not of European descent actually cannot drink milk. The incidence of lactose intolerance is pretty high unless you're European. And that's because probably some tens of thousands of years ago, it was a advantage to, you know, people in Europe to be able to use that as an additional food source. So, usually a typical person stops producing the enzymes that digest milk at about 2 or 3, because it's when they stop breastfeeding. And so at some point somebody in Europe just kept on making it and it worked out good for them, and that's great, but the rest of us ain't so good. Anyway, I'll get back to the topic. So this is my favorite cereal right now. It's a little dry. I mean, it's like really kind of crunchy hard. So if you don't like crunchy hard, maybe you won't like it. I still like to eat it dry, just because it's easier, it's convenient. I can put it in a little cup and take it in the car and eat out of it while I drive, because that's my life. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to share my cereal. If anybody else has their cereal that they really like, if you could post in the comments the brand of cereal it is, and then the calories, the fat, the fiber, and the protein. Those are what I've been watching mostly, and so that would be awesome, because I'm always open to new things. I will be honest. It is a little bit tiring to eat the same stuff all the time, but I'm always really excited to find something new. Bye guys.